And, you know, a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, you know, to me, he's still a kid.
They were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat.
Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
During a heated press conference, Floyd Mayweather became agitated after Gervonta Tank Davis exposed shocking details about their past. Mayweather, clearly frustrated, defended himself while implying that Davis's immaturity played a role in their falling out. The tension between the former mentor and protege continues to grow, leaving fans wondering if their rift will ever be resolved. Despite their shared history, it seems their relationship is beyond repair, and the drama shows no signs of slowing down.
Tank vents out on social media. He's been through a lot, you know, throughout his life. So, but I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and you know, a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, you know, to me, he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, you know, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
Tank Davis hasn't held back in discussing his past experiences with Floyd Mayweather, revealing details about how their relationship truly unfolded. According to Tank, Floyd has always had his own strategies when dealing with fighters, controlling situations to benefit himself. He did what he did. I'm just focused, Tank said, making it clear that Floyd's tactics were nothing new. Tank emphasized that he is moving forward, doing what he feels is best for his career. He has made it clear that he no longer needs Floyd's guidance, showing that he can succeed on his own terms, while Floyd may continue to operate as he always has. Tank is determined not to be a part of it anymore. His message is clear. He's in control now, and no one will dictate his path.
Floyd, I was doing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So it's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type shit. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talk.
Tank Davis has openly discussed his rocky past with Floyd Mayweather, but things took a more serious turn when he accused Floyd of withholding earnings from several fighters, including himself. Tank claims that Mayweather's control over his fighters extended beyond career decisions and into their finances. These allegations have only fueled the ongoing tension between the two, further complicating their relationship. Floyd didn't take these accusations lightly. Instead of directly addressing them, he retaliated by posting a video aimed at tarnishing Tank's reputation, a move that many fans saw as a personal attack. Despite these issues, Tank remains focused on his career, stating that he hasn't left Floyd as a person, just his promotional company. I didn't leave Floyd, I just left his promotion. He clarified, emphasizing that his decision was strictly business. While their public feud continues, one thing is certain: Tank is determined to build his own legacy without Mayweather's influence.
What came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza.
Who?
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like 10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Tank Davis has been vocal about his past with Floyd Mayweather, shedding light on how their relationship unfolded. While many believe their bond is completely broken, Tank clarified in a recent interview that he hasn't left Floyd. He's simply no longer part of his promotional company. I didn't leave Floyd, I just left his promotion. Tank said, making it clear that his decision was a business move. Tank has always respected Floyd's legacy and the knowledge he gained under his mentorship, but he felt it was time to take control of his own career. He wanted to make his own decisions, choose his own fights, and not be tied to someone else's vision for him. Floyd's way of handling fighters worked for some, but Tank felt it was no longer the best path for him. Despite stepping away from Mayweather Promotions, Tank acknowledges Floyd's influence on his career, but is now focused on building his own legacy.
Tank, you talked about leaving Mayweather on the Brian Custer podcast.
I didn't say I'm leaving. I said my contract was up.
So there's still a possibility that you may resign.
Yeah. Run that back, Turbo.
So this is your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir.
The ongoing tension between Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather took another turn when fellow boxer Ryan Garcia added a new dimension to their feud. According to Garcia, the rift between Tank and Floyd wasn't just about business or money, it was personal. Garcia claimed that Tank's rumored involvement with Yaya Mayweather, Floyd's daughter, played a significant role in the fallout. He suggested that Floyd's anger toward Tank wasn't solely about financial disputes or control over careers, but rather Tank's alleged relationship with Yaya. If true, this could explain why their professional split became so bitter and personal. Tank, however, has never publicly addressed these claims, and while he's been vocal about feeling controlled under Mayweather Promotions, he hasn't confirmed or denied any personal involvement. With Yaya, Floyd has also stayed silent on this specific accusation, opting instead to retaliate in other ways, such as posting a video aimed at damaging Tank's reputation. Regardless of the truth behind Garcia's claims, it's clear that the fallout between Tank and Floyd goes deeper than business, and their already strained relationship seems beyond repair.
Oh my God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ryan Garcia is spilling tea. In a recent interview, he claims that Gervonta and Floyd Mayweather's falling out is due to a result of Gervonta smashing Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Yaya Mayweather, she is currently 23 years old, and she actually shares a baby with NBA YoungBoy. Now, she typically does make headlines surrounding her behavior about NBA YoungBoy. I know she was going through some court cases involving her slicing a woman up over her baby daddy, but that is not what we are talking about here. Ryan Garcia is claiming that Gervonta and Yaya have some sort of relationship or some type of dealings in the past. I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
Gervonta, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even that's not something I'm exposing. Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter.
I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace.
While Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather's relationship is clearly in a difficult place now, there was a time when Floyd was one of Tank's biggest supporters. Early in Tank's career, Floyd took him under his wing, offering guidance both inside and outside the ring. Floyd saw potential in Tank and wanted to help him reach the top, providing not only promotional backing, but also personal advice that shaped Tank's mindset. One of the key lessons Floyd shared with Tank was about handling criticism. He told him, "If we do good, people got something to say. If we do wrong, people got something to say." It was a lesson in resilience, reminding Tank that no matter what he did, people would always have opinions, both positive and negative. Floyd advised Tank to focus on himself, his goals, and his own happiness rather than trying to please everyone. This advice stuck with Tank as he navigated the ups and downs of his career. Whether it was dealing with critics, managing media narratives, or making business decisions, Floyd encouraged Tank to stay true to himself. Although their bond has since fractured, there's no denying that Floyd's early mentorship played a pivotal role in shaping Tank into the fighter he is today. The wisdom Floyd imparted still holds weight, even as Tank steps out of his shadow to build his own legacy.
If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. Do what makes you happy. You see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion. You know why? Because I did what I wanted to do. I'm going to always tell Tank, do what you want to do.
Tank Davis has been open about his frustrations with Floyd Mayweather, making it clear that their fallout goes deeper than what the public sees. He has suggested that Mayweather operates strategically behind the scenes, influencing situations in ways that aren't always apparent to fans. According to Tank, there have been private conversations and actions by Floyd that present a different narrative than the one shown publicly. One of the biggest points of contention for Tank is his desire to build a legacy greater than Mayweather's, achieving more at a younger age. Tank has openly stated that he believes he can accomplish more than Floyd did in his prime, and speculates that this may not sit well with his former mentor. For someone like Floyd, who takes pride in being undefeated and having been the face of boxing for years, the idea of a protege surpassing him could be difficult to accept.
People don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd, everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome heart bed, the Maybach, the Lloyd shit, that was all in my post.
Oh, that was you posted that. You posted that. Oh, wow.
Chrome bag.
Right.
Lloyd shit. Maybach.
Oh.
The tension between Tank and Floyd has deepened as Tank has questioned why Mayweather has been seen training some of his potential opponents. Tank believes this is a calculated move to slow down his rise, while some see it as Floyd simply staying active in the boxing world. Tank interprets it as an attempt to undermine him. Despite these obstacles, Tank remains focused on his journey, determined to prove that he doesn't need Mayweather's backing to succeed. He is carving his own path and refuses to let anything or anyone stand in the way of his legacy as he continues to dominate in the ring. Tank views every challenge as another step toward proving that he is the future of boxing.
He said,
so you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd. Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him, and I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's
that
he has a part of this.
He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn.
Amidst their ongoing disputes, Tank Davis has accused Floyd Mayweather of trying to control both his career and personal decisions. Tank has expressed frustration over what he sees as Floyd's need to dictate his movements, even after he left Mayweather Promotions. According to Tank, Floyd's influence extended beyond business, making it difficult for him to operate freely. One of Tank's more surprising claims is that Mayweather has faced restrictions in places like Dubai due to financial disputes. While these allegations remain unverified, they reflect the growing mistrust between the two. Tank's statements suggest that their fallout isn't just about boxing or money, it's about control and power.
So Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing.
The tension between Tank and Floyd has only escalated, with both parties making bold accusations. What began as a mentor-protege relationship has transformed into a full-blown rivalry, with both taking shots at each other in interviews and on social media. Despite the ongoing friction, Tank remains focused on proving himself as a dominant force in boxing. He has made it clear that he no longer wants to be in Floyd's shadow and is determined to carve his own path no matter what obstacles arise.
At Floyd Mayweather, because I know that that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried to screw in the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, like, favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
Calvin Ford, Tank Davis's longtime trainer, didn't hold back when discussing the situation involving Frank Martin and Floyd Mayweather's role in it. Addressing Mayweather's actions, Ford remarked, "That's how the true colors of a person come out." His words carried a tone of disappointment, suggesting that Mayweather's involvement with Tank's potential opponent felt like a betrayal. Ford's statement highlights the deeper tensions at play, not just between Tank and Floyd, but within the boxing world as a whole. Loyalty and mentorship are crucial aspects of the sport, and when those bonds are broken, it creates lasting resentment. Ford, who has been in Tank's corner from the beginning, sees Mayweather's actions as another attempt to undermine his fighter's success. As Tank continues to carve his own path, Ford remains a steady presence, ensuring that no distractions, no matter how personal, derail his fighter's ultimate goal, domination in the ring.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man, because they can't stand it. You know, calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
The relationship between Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis has always been rocky, but recent events have made it even worse. Their latest clash revolves around Tank's upcoming fight against Lamont Roach, a matchup Mayweather has openly advised against. However, Tank is uninterested in taking Floyd's advice and is determined to make his own decisions. This dispute isn't just about one fight, it's about control. For years, Floyd played a major role in guiding Tank's career, ensuring every step was carefully calculated. Now that Tank has moved on from Mayweather Promotions, he wants full independence. He no longer wants Floyd's influence over his career choices, and that shift has created serious tension. While Floyd's warnings may come from a place of genuine concern, Tank sees them as yet another attempt to control his path. He is determined to prove he can succeed on his own terms as the rift between them deepens. One thing is clear, Tank isn't backing down.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.